it's, I guess, I can't start turning these controllers back on because I've already turned them off.
Right.
And they will start reassigning to the wrong car and it won't drive properly. I guess I'm just taking advantage of the fact that this manufacturer made it so that you could buy multiple of their product and play with them in the same area, and you won't have people controlling other people's cars.
Right.
So as soon as long as you turn them on together in sequence, the way you want to, where you want to assign this for this controller, yeah, stuff and things. Nothing to see here, just a little weather experiment. We have a permit right here. There's our permit. Yeah, so I got tank style control. So I've slaved these two together and these two together, so I can.
So you get left and right.
Right. So these are moved like either together or
Yeah.
opposing, and I have tank style steering, and I no longer need any of this. That's just in there because it's easier to leave it in rather than take it out.
Well, does the fact that those swivel, like, cause any type of
Probably.
friction, which might be killing your battery faster?
Probably. There's all kinds.
Is there any way to, like,
infections.
lock them so they don't? Just saw you're missing a wheel, huh?
Yeah, and this is proving my theory. Without all wheels, I've just shackled this up to keep it from rubbing on the ground, but this system shares its suspension with, this shares suspension with all the others, and vice versa. That's the idea. So if you push in different areas, they all react. If I pull up in different areas, they all react independently and together. You help the other. When one loses traction, the others help force it through. So it's quadruple traction redundancy. And these are only two-wheel drive. Imagine if I really spent money and got four-wheel drive RC trucks. Gas-powered ones. But this is just for a small scale. This is small scale. This is not supposed to be remote control. You're supposed to be able to get any one of these.
That's right.
That would be the idea, but I don't have the funding for that.
Cockpit.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, this would be a great and ideal position for what is known as a cockpit. Why? Because this is designed to go really, really fast using its own weight and for additional traction and overdrive gears and DC electric motors, 24 DC electric motors and train engines with alternators and stuff like that. So you have alternating current electromagnetic motors, just like Tesla, but much larger. And then you will also encounter electronic harmonics when you've got all of those engines and all of that juice running through all of these systems in a machine that large. You will also encounter engine and electrical harmonics. So imagine this thing just in idle mode would be very, very loud, let alone when. Yeah, a lot of secrets are revealed, but I'm also giving this out to the public because I hope maybe Uncle Sam will say, "Hey, that's a really good idea. Let's make a couple. Go for it, guys."
Let's make a couple.
If you like something like this, you like don't. I'm not. My feelings won't be hurt. You want to make a couple just to keep the Statue of Liberty safe. No problem. And because of this is filled with air, and you have a lot of surface area. There's a lot of RC trucks that can actually travel across the surface of water because of the high speed and the lightweight. But this vehicle, you'd have to be going substantially faster because you're using weight to give you more traction for forward thrust. You got to bypass wind resistance at high speed, and you got to bypass drag. The only way to do that is to force your way through it. So you have to think outside the box. If you have a Lamborghini, you have wind resistance and drag, and that ends it all right there. It doesn't matter how much more money you spend on a car. So that's what we're trying to do. Can we break the sound barrier without rocket propulsion?